Alright, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, gonna put in the chat that the stream is active. So let's pop on down to Discord. Everyone live now. Alright, so we are testing out a new camera. So say hello to my new Droid Cam extension that should allow me to still see the chat, but also be able to not set my computer up on the limited space I have. Let's see if I can't pull up the chat because I don't know where my chat sidebar went. Where's my chat sidebar? Docs. Chat. Here we go. It's loading. Hello, howdy hates me. You lied to me. I thought the video was posted. Nah, Prince, I would have definitely done more promo. I wouldn't have just dropped it just like that. Sign in to chat. What the heck you mean sign in to chat? Bear with me 1 second. Signed me out of my email on the chat, and yet I'm still streaming on my YouTube, so don't ask me how that is possible. It's making me verify my identity. Verifying it's you. Okay. Here's your passkey. Try another way. Okay, yes, there we go. Prince Productions, I was editing Energon Heist, I saw this notification, thought it was the actual video. But hello. Super Gamer, hi, War Chronicles, hope you're doing well. I am. I had a brief hiatus from streams. Honestly, life was crazy for a little bit. Prince, if you're using StreamYard, then yes, they love to do that a lot. I'm actually using OBS. I'm using OBS in combination with a mobile app called Droid Cam, which is how I'm doing this little camera here so you can see my setup more clearly. But yeah, hopefully this will get you a more inside look at my animating process. So we're going to start with lights. So that's my overhead light I have clipped to the shelf because I'm using industrial shelving, they call gorilla shelves, to host my setup. So I've got that light back there. Eyes wide open, welcome in. Thanks for coming, man. My red light. And last but certainly not least, my overhead pink and purple lights. Now it's gonna look blue on your camera, but with a warmer tone added by my camera in post, it actually creates a very nice purple lighting, which if you guys stick around to the end, I might be willing to show you a little tease of what I'm working on. Striker, an idea formed in my brain. My two brain cells worked for a split second. Real, my dude, real. Okay. Perfect, my phone's at 90. Excellent. That should be enough. Gosh, honestly, Stop Motion Studio drains so much battery. I don't know if that, whoops. I'm gonna turn my phone off night mode because as you can see, the frames are showing up as uber pink and they did not show up that pink normally. So I just gotta turn off my night mode settings. Marvelous. I think I might turn my PrimeTime Animation to a solo project. I don't think I can get it done in time for the contest. Looking forward to the next film you're creating. Well, thanks, Marvelous. Honestly, this is turning out really well, this whole project, so I think win or lose, I will be happy to have this on my channel. and I think you guys will enjoy it as well. Striker Prime, Marvel Legends Carnage modded into a Spark Eater. Yes, I would love to see that. Please send us all the updates when you are done. Night Shift. Alright, I'm gonna turn my Night Shift off so I can get the proper coloration. Alright, let's see. Super Gamer. Haven't been doing much videos because internet keeps dying or disconnecting. Oof, I am sorry to hear that, my dude. Okay. Let's see. Excellent improvement in camera quality. Thank you, CJ. I have been wanting to get a better camera setup for a little while. Friends, I need to work on my entire entry. Oh my gosh. Strike Prime. Oh, I'm not doing that. That's for someone else to risk. Lol, fair. Well, in that case, you need to go and inspire someone to do it. So normally I have a tripod for the wider shots, but to get the up close, I have my trusty Lego tripod, consisting of some base plates with some 5x6 wall plates and some hapless minifigs that's hip joints are being used to support the rocking motion of the camera, not the Roblox. Ugh, Prince, how dare you? This is Lego. I do not claim Roblox. Okay, let's see. I think my exposure is definitely too high right now. So I'm trying my hardest to keep the lighting consistent so I don't have to do a buttload of work in post. I have to shift the red over. It's coming up orange. Oh shoot, you stream cool. Yo, the Lego stand. Hello, Tantatron. Welcome in. Super Gamer. Out of all the Age of the Primes figures, which would be your favorite? Oh gosh. Well, I pre-ordered Solus, so I think she's gonna be really fun. And honestly, Vortex looks sick, and so does Iron Fist from the Wreck and Doom pack. I love Iron Fist, even though he showed up in like Wreckers, Last Stand of the Wreckers, and then briefly in the little short Bullets anthology. I do really like him as a character. I think he's an absolute sweetheart. Let's see if I can get that close on Blitchin. Yeah, why is this coming out so orange? Jeez. Is it my brightness settings? It's like it's coming out too warm. Maybe I just need to turn down my warmth. There was more pink today. Let me try turning both my strip lights to purple and see if that changes anything. There we go. Let's see if that helps us out a little bit. Okay. Nope, that's too warm. Let's try both blue. See if that gets us. Still warm. That's too low. Let's pull that back then, diffuse the lighting a little bit. Not too shabby. Let's see. Sorry, I need to catch up with the chat real quick. Hell no, my biggest customization was Wolverine, even then I didn't do too much. Tantatron, the Creo stand. I've gotten Roblox and Creo. That is Lego, my guy. Do not slander the Lego by calling it Creo or Roblox. Ironhead. Ever since I got Bludgeon, he's been most of my stop motions. He's such a cool figure. And as someone who has a karate background, I really enjoy having a figure who's kind of like samurai inspired. Well, this was unexpected. Sup, Lass? What's up, Frankfurt? Prince Productions, of course, Soulless you pre-order. Yeah, CR228 Productions pre-ordered The Fallen, so I don't have to, which is great because that was the more expensive one. Alright, The Fallen is my most anticipated. I pre-ordered Solus 12 for Cybertron Ironhide. Wonder why. How the schmuck did I miss the opening? It was a bit impromptu. I don't blame you. Let me... And where's my tape hedgehog? I need my tape hedgehog. Tell me it wasn't taken downstairs. I need my tape hedgehog. If it was, I'm gonna have to use old pieces of tape because I ain't going all the way downstairs. Also, y'all let me know if I'm croaking too much. Sometimes I tend to croak when I'm talking on stream, so let me know if I'm croaking too much. With the Hollywood director accent. Do I have an accent? One thing I hate of Lexi override is she can't stand. Her chest's heavy, it makes her fall. Actually, mine stands really well. That must be just yours. Once the Age of the Primes just keeps proving my points to why half of Legacy was mid. True, because they came out swinging with the Age of the Primes. Plan to make a continuity... Hang on one sec. I'm trying to catch up here. Plan to make continuity of the Primes aren't legendary figures, but warriors. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw your little, like, drafts of that and stuff on the Discord. It was really cool. Finally given a reason why Optimus can be considered 13th. Hollywood accent. We gonna make you a star, smile at the camera, orange fury from his face hole burns. Very nice. Excuse me. I have way too many things pre-ordered. That's the same with Sierra 228 Productions. He's always been a bit more of a spender than I am. I'm kind of a cautious spender. So I just bought Sentinel and I bought Solus, and then we'll kind of see where we go from there. And find a new way to write Bludgeon in my series somehow. I haven't been able to create a good story for him yet. Awesome. I don't know if I posted it yet, but I did put a little knockout animation I'm working on in general in the Discord. I haven't seen that yet. I'll have to take a look. I was taken to a karate school once, wanted to drop out, and did more of the person who would rather see than do. Fair enough. It's not for everyone. MP12, Optimus Prime, for Bumblebee movies, Pain Transform. Ah, darn. Editing looks like a nightmare on my end right now. There's so much audio. Oh my gosh, you should see the way the audio is structured for the Wrecker's Penance, the big fight scene. Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, so I think it must have gotten taken back downstairs, but I have this little hedgehog tape holder, because sometimes if my figure's not standing still correctly, I take a tiny piece of double-sided tape and I stick it under one foot just to keep it from moving too much. Croak. Yeah, I don't know, when I hear myself talk, sometimes it comes out as like kind of a croaky type of voice, but I haven't, let's see. Frankfurt, what are your initial thoughts on Toy Warfare? I'm gonna be honest, I seriously haven't caught up to any of my Watch Later playlists, so I mean, I watched some of Toy Warfare, so, like, I like how it combines all the different toys together, but, I haven't had a chance to watch all of it. Tantron, you're all caught up with messages? Not. Yeah, I'm not caught up. This is always like $300 worth of Maximum Series Spider-Man. Oh my gosh. Are you gonna get Heart Steel 2-packs? No, I'm not really interested, honestly. I plan to get all 13 Primes, Wasp, Vortex, and Sideways. Vortex, fair enough. Funnily enough, to be doing the idea of Skytra's Mayhem Tech Squad member. Oh, very nice. I don't understand why, but I've fallen back hard in Marvel Legends. I actually cleaned out most of my Marvel Legends. I just really don't use them that much. I wish Transformers Generation selects deep cover and hand moving because he's just my favorite. Frankfurt voice seems alright to me. Well, thank you guys. I think it's actually time to start animating. Because if I want to get this done by the 31st, I gotta lock the frick in. Check the focus on the face. Okay, that seems right. Needle zoom. Is backlighting too much? He looks cool without the backlighting. Pardon me, I can be indecisive with my lighting situation, which is weird because it's the first time the lighting has shown up so, like, funkily. I'm gonna fiddle with my warmth settings a bit more. Okay. And that should do the trick. hedgehog holder, like the tape in the picture where they got the little hedgehog strapped in like an x-ray scan. Not quite. It just kind of has like a divot in its back where the tape roll sits. Striker, understandable. Wasn't anticipated as Maximum Spidey. Tantron now caught up. Straight up looks like McFarlane Spider-Man. Since you introduced the records in new sagas, Mayhem Attack Squad or Squadron X in your series, who were the members then? Actually, haven't really worked that out. Squadron X made a brief off-screen kind of mention cameo in Impactor's origin part of Wrecker's Penance, but Impactor blew up half a small town to kill all of them after they killed all of his teammates. So if you go back and you rewatch his origin, you'll see he says killing Squadron X is more important than civilian casualties. Did you pre-order any of the reissues Hasbro put out? I do want to pre-order Cosmos. Well, not even pre-order, he's out now. I'm debating getting him. Yeah, not really. The only one I can think of off the top of my head that they reissued was Crasher, and I was actually lucky enough to find Crasher at Ross. So, we are good there. Hopefully that was incremental enough. I gotta get cinematography schedule completed, logistics above all else. Agreed. I would like to win a free Transformer if possible. And I still need a VA for Moonracer, Megatron, Prowl VA for Minerva, Warrior Within. I would have to check my schedule, Ironhide, but I might be able to audition for Moonracer if you'd like. I don't know why I always headcanon Moonracer as sort of a snobby British accent. Think like Emma Frost, but a detached sniper. So if you ever want to try that voice out, I'm happy to audition. What's your favorite Megatron voice actor, shows, or movies? I would say Frank Welker. But I think Fred Tatasciore, who does the Fall of Cybertron Megatron, is a strong contender for that title. And actually, if you watch Joshua Morales at Jantmore TV, he has a interview with Fred Tatasciore about how he made the Megatron voice his own, and he talked about channeling his rage and frustration. And basically, what the VA said in the interview was Megatron is constantly working with incompetence, so he's always frustrated. And that's how the War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron, Megatron voice came to be. And I just thought that was a really cool little detail. Let's see. So I'm still impressed you're a sub to me. Tell the guy I'm grateful. Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't know what to transform my Dark of the Moon Soundwave to because the ear-looking parts keep breaking. Oh no. Titan class Earthspark, huge Weird Al Cosmo when honestly I like Cosmo as a little guy because then IDW Soundwave can call him Little Autobot and be his friend. Prince, OMG, I want her to be British now. Yeah, I don't know why I headcanoned her as British. Are you self-taught in Premiere? All self-taught. I have never taken a Premiere class. The one film class I did was a group project, and we had a guy who knew a lot about Premiere, so he basically did all the Premiere editing. But yeah, completely self-taught. I've just kind of figured it out as I went along because I really wanted to learn the tools since I owned it and didn't oh my gosh, the chat is blowing up. Holy cow, guys. I'm never productive when I do animation streams, but I have fun doing them. So I have a theory Hasbro used the idea from Crosshair Productions Iron Fist Custom. Yeah, because Crosshair Productions did the Siege Hound Iron Fist Custom. TF1 Megatron though, he was good. I think he did a really good job, and it exceeded my expectations, I will say that. If I ever get a Moonracer figure, I'm finding you to voice her. Oh, thanks, Prince. Appreciate it. Ironhide. Moonracer in the story teaches Minerva how to use the sniper her sister left behind, so she has a decent role. Oh, very cool. Boy, you made me afraid there for a second. I thought I was in London. Oh, thanks. I don't even have, like, any British friends or anything. Like, that's just an impression of my accent. I do halfway decent accents. I don't do super well with, like, pitch, intonation, that kind of stuff. Like, I do have some trouble controlling my voice in that regard. Like, especially with, like, deep or raspy voices. Those really get to me. But I can do like British. I can do a little bit of French, add a little je ne sais quoi to my accent. I can do some Russian as well. It's not that good, and it's mostly just a caricature of my Yelena Belova accent, which I can't tell if that's a good or a bad accent. I can also do like a South African accent, because I've watched Black Panther more times than I care to count. I don't know if that's even politically correct for me to do a Nigerian accent, especially because I'm not black. You know, it's a gray area. I can also that kind of overlaps with my Spanish accent a little bit, just because you roll the R's a lot. Mostly because I took some Spanish classes in like high school, college, so I can have a little bit of a Spanish accent, but it comes across as like European Spanish, not como se dice, Mexican Spanish. Yeah, so I can do accents. I don't do like rasp or like big changes in pitch. That's hard for me. And now I gotta catch up with the chat there, because I spent way too long on one comment. No kidding, he's always bugged me. He's working with Starscream. I imagine being racer with British accent, but more happy-go-lucky, funny personality based off a BotCon story where her brain wasn't fully finished. Oh, cool. You see his rage and passive aggressiveness behind barricade and breakdown. Yes, you do. There's a much better explanation, but I'm too tired to retype it. Ah, fair enough. It's probably really late where you are, Striker. CJ, not exactly stop motion, but I'm working on rotoscoping animation. Oh, congratulations. Rotoscoping is a labor of love, my lady. Trying to be as precise as possible with this animation, because it's little hand movements that trip me up. Like, I don't want the rest of the figure to move too much, but I also want to be expressive. Honestly, I'm just glad you're doing another stream. February was a nightmare for me. I won't go into detail, it was bad. Oh, sorry to hear that. Ender Dio Lightman, what's up? Hey, Ender. Whoa, I'm not quite sure what you're saying there, Tedtron. Ironhide Studio. My sister can do accents. She does a British voice for Shard. Oh, cool. Every time I watch Prime Way, the Viacons act so much like Stormtroopers from Star Wars. I think Stormtroopers honestly paved the way for what we know as modern, like, henchmen. Like, modern army-style henchmen. Like, I think the old black and white noir movies were kind of key for establishing, like, mafia henchmen, but I feel like Star Wars always kind of defined, like, military henchmen. Stereotypical Slav. Okay, fair. Spanish accent. Ooh, Puss in Boots. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It sounds like European Spanish, doesn't it? It's pretty good, thank you. Well, you ain't no Trina Duhart, but that's fine. Besides, she's a VTuber, and I really don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Now try a Cullen accent. Are we talking, like, Peter Cullen, like Optimus Prime? Well, my best impression is, like, my name is Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots. And that's as far as I can do it. I hit 600. Congratulations, Ender. I know you were saying you wanted to reach 600. You reached it so quickly. Good job, my man. Here's my favorite part of the process, where we start to get into the quick parts of the technique of easing. McFeely explains the BotCon story better than I can. I think I listened to the McFeely one. I don't remember much about it. I should probably re-listen. Yes, it's about 11 p.m. here. Oh, okay, so not too bad. So you're only an hour ahead of me. It's 10 p.m. over here. Congrats, Ender. It's midnight where I'm at, so 2 hours ahead. Not bad. Oh, by the way, Frank Welker's birthday is coming. Oh, awesome. I'll have to put a little thing in my story. By the way, my birthday was a couple days ago. Well, happy birthday, Striker. And for any of you guys that are new to the chat, Striker is the leading man of Wrecker's Penance. He voices Springer, and he did a truly excellent job. So if you haven't seen Wrecker's Penance or you want to give it a rewatch, check it out. that was me sliding in a little promo for what I consider one of my favorite projects of all time. Although maybe Blade of the Demon will top it. It's honestly coming together really nicely. Let's see, Little Headcanon Skyquake was originally Quake, model revived by Shockwave. Oh, cool. Bottle of water in British. Oh, you mean a bottle of water? I think I learned accents first try. Most accents I learned to do with one try. Oh, very cool. Happy Blade Striker. Hey, great job. Hey, Colin accent, let's go. I'm almost 200 myself. Oh, yay, CJ! Alright, good job, 1 subscribed away. CJ, you can do it. Favorite online review, recently review on Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. Quite neat. I love Lord of the Rings with all of my heart and soul. My birthday's in 3 months. Oh, cool, Super Gamer. Remind me in 3 months. I will wish you a happy birthday. Striker, Wreck and Rule. It's 12 in the morning where I live, so 2 hours ahead. I hit 300 subs not long ago. Awesome, Ironhide. I'm glad to hear it. Forward a little bit. Legend actually does like shift forward really nicely. Like he can kind of really get those subtle motions, especially in this hip joint. And caught up. I believe CJ may thank me for one of her subscribers. Yes, she does do amazing little art streams. Her little Transformers animations and her animal art is some of my favorites. So if you haven't subscribed to her, go subscribe. She does good stuff, and she also takes commissions. Let's see. Okay, perfect. I'm still caught up in the chat. Not for long. Oh shoot, what app is that? The one I'm using right now is Stop Motion Studio Pro. The normal Stop Motion Studio, I don't know if they still make it, but it used to be it was free and you paid $5 for all the extras. But the new Stop Motion Studio with the purple app icon, the new Stop Motion Studio with the purple app icon just costs $5 from the get-go, but it's a one-time purchase, no additional purchases, subscriptions, hidden fees, etc. And it is, to date, the most comprehensive and simplest stop motion tool I've ever used in my entire life. And I've tried like other like animating softwares in that way, but this one takes the cake. It's simple, easy to use, and the devs are very responsible about all the glitches and bug patches. They do a great job, so would highly recommend. I believe it costs $10 if you want to get it on your laptop and just link it to a remote cam. Thanks, Bot Bestie. You're welcome, Bot Bestie. For instance, the run back of footage. Oh yeah, so that is the playback. It plays back like I can't remember if it's 5 or 10 seconds, but it's just a little playback button. I think that's 5 seconds. Little playback button lets you run back the frames. If you have audio, it runs back the audio with it. Fun fact, I'm still surprised DriftX Ratchet did the arc of Friends Turn Lovers better than the MIDI. Oh my gosh. It's just, I don't know, it sits weirdly with me. Like, they're dynamic. Like, that came out of the left field for me. Every time I watched you, I would take a VHS tape, put in 90s VCR. Very nice. So wait, so why did Arcee decide not to join Bludgeon? Well, that sounds like spoiler territory you're angling for there, Prince. Trust me, the first Stop Motion Studio $5 pay thing is bullshit. It hasn't added anything. Yeah, no, it takes a while to add it. It took a while to add it when the first app came out. For some people, the additions didn't show up at all. That would be the little blue Stop Motion Studio. But Stop Motion Studio Pro, you just get everything from the get-go for a one-time $5 purchase. That and probably the Procreate drawing app for my tablet were some of the best one-time app purchases that I've ever done in my entire life. Like, to this day, both those apps are still paying dividends. Make sure he lines up with the good old onion peel. And Tantatron, that is another thing that will save your life, is there's an onion peel slider on the side. So you can see what this current frame you're trying to do looks like in comparison to your previous frame. It's really helpful for lining things up and pacing your animation for easing. I plan to kill off Chrome Dome, taking out Bludgeon. Pity him, Chromie are childhood friends too. Dang. Let's see. Whoa. Hang on, chat blew up. Yeah, I'm one of those people. Last Stand of the Wreckers comic, basically where all the Wreckers die. Yes, it is. But then more Wreckers die / confront their trauma in Sins of the Wreckers, which in some ways I enjoy more than Last Stand of the Wreckers. Maybe that's just me. What's the other app for? Procreate is a digital drawing app. $10 one-time payment. Always updating. Lots of different resources for it, and you can get free brush packs from other developers in the Procreate community. Very fun. Every time I transform my G1 KO Prow, oh dang, legs would break. Oh my gosh. You know, made Windblade a student of Legend. Arcee's the one who convinced Windblade to leave his side and be her own bot. Oh dang, little switcheroo there. Fan of Sonic the Hedgehog movies or something? A few of my friends are Sonic fans. I watched like the Sonic movie and that's it. I'm not like deep into the fandom. I know there's a lot of Transformers Sonic fan crossover. I think Prince, correct me if I'm wrong, but you and Retro are pretty big Sonic fans, yes. Lavender Fairy Tale. Hello, hey Lavender, how are you doing? The Wreckers got wrecked, lore accurate. Bone Crusher Bulldozer or Bone Crusher Bison, which is better? I've never seen Bone Crusher Bison. I like the Bone Crusher Bulldozer though. That's my OG, even before I knew he was a Constructicon, because I watched the Transformers 2007 movie on DVD like a year after it came out, back when it was still legal to have a service edit your DVD copies, because I was like 6-7ish years old at the time, and so we paid a service to edit a copy of our Transformers 2007 DVD so that it would, you know, cut out things that aren't safe for children, so I could watch it, and my 6 or 7-year-old self was enthralled. Yes, me and Retro are big Sonic fans. And collected hundreds of music tapes. Oh my gosh. I'm a big Sonic fan also. That's why I started drawing, taking gaming seriously. Fun fact, Troy Baker and Roger Craig Smith were both in the regular show. Oh, I love those guys. They're so cool. Good day or good evening, everyone. Game Control, welcome in. Sonic, My Little Pony, and FNAF were the holy autistic trinity that led me to who I am today. My Little Pony, like, I'm not deep in that fandom either, but I like kind of know of it. Mostly through the Transformers crossovers. FNAF just scares the crap out of me. I don't know what it is about it. I don't even know if you call it FNAF or if you just call it Five Nights at Freddy's, but it just freaks me out. Dude, even as a grown woman, 2007 the movie's rough with a weird amount of inappropriate jokes. Yeah, we didn't need that many shots of Megan Fox's lower back, I'm just gonna say. When we came to watch a movie about transforming car robots and transforming jet robots. But yeah, that's basically mostly what the edited DVD skipped. That, and it very expertly cut out some of the stronger language that would not have been appropriate for a 7-year-old. That last frame feels rough. I think I need to ease it a little bit more. Easy does it. I'm just gonna shift it up. Barely perceptible shift. There we go. Less rough now. Yes. Let's see. Still can't believe Troy Baker's FC Jazz. He sounds so much like Scatman Crothers. Troy Baker was Fall of Cybertron Jazz? Dude, I didn't even know that. Back when I was really young in the hospital for a few days, TV was playing the first half of the Transformers movie. Watched the Bumblebee movie every day since I fell in love with Transformers. Oh, awesome. Yes, the friggin' mini-bot just, ew, yeah. FNAF, short for Five Nights at Freddy's. Games are fun, lore and the stories are still very complicated. You know, the fact that you're half Asian reminds me a bit of Jaden Animations, half Asian girl with an animator. You're almost like a transformed version of her. Oh, cool, I might have to check her out. Not to mention the racist stereotype joke character that is not Skids. Yeah, the Skids, not Skids. It's guilty of name reuse. 2007 Ratchet's not my Ratchet because that one pheromone joke ruined my vibes. And he did basically nothing else but make the pheromone joke, so like, what's up with that? Skids and Mufflap are supposed to be gangster stereotypes. Yeah. Well, as a kid, I overlooked Megan because I wanted to, robots can't overwrite the tism. Yes, he did an interview in a PlayStation event where he actually did the voice. Crazy. I have that bludgeon figure. I know it's a Tarn-based recolor, such a face change. I don't even care it's a Tarn recolor. Like, this dude just has aura. Alright, let me click over to my script. So I have like this whole shot list, but I want to make sure I'm not like running around with the shots in chronological order. So let's see. Bludgeon throws his hand over his spark in mock dismay. So I got that one. Fist clenches. Okay, actually, so the rest of the cam should be from Arcee's perspective. So what is this? Arcee looks up, see Filch circling above her. Okay, let's do that shot next. Catch up with the chat in the meantime. Leave my boys alone. Said interview. It's genuinely scary how well he does it. That's crazy. I'll have to look into that. Minerva Warrior Within leads to some things, not the Planet Key series. Won't be canon to it. That's okay. I don't know much about the Planet Key series. How many frames per second are you using? 25. And I know that's a lot of frames per second, especially for like amateur stop motioning. But I heard somewhere as a kid that industry standard was like 24, 25 frames, and I was obsessed. I've done it since I was like 13, 14 years old, and I've just always kind of compensated more frames, trying to keep it as smooth as possible. And yet they didn't get him to reprise the role in RID 2015. I know, that was a crying shame. It felt nothing like the Fall of Cybertron Jazz. Even though they tried to make him seem cool and Sideswipe looked up to him, like, still. Let's see. When I was making episodes, I was very sleepy, about to fall asleep. I just work on it for hours, not to let my fans down. Fair. Some days there's time where you just want to do it. But if there's one thing I learned taking creative focus classes in college for my graphic design degree, it's that motivation will come and go. It's about the discipline you have, and that's especially true of creativity, because most people wait for inspiration to strike, but when you have deadlines, you can't do that. So you just gotta crane kick, Arcee. Crane kick. Are you talking about like a technique? Like a little crane kick, like a little hey-ya. You can't really see that, but like hey-ya. You still thinking of having Dom in a video out of curiosity? I actually put out a casting call for a joint project with CR228 Productions. I don't remember if he auditioned or not, but I do hold open auditions mostly. Tantrum, what's that red ring on the right? Exactly what you just described. It's a red ring light to bring out that kind of purpley lighting I'm going for. Mandatory shut up, Robin. It's 5 episodes so far, but I took a break to make Minerva Warrior Within. Fair enough. 24 frames per second, stop motion industry standard. Interesting. To be fair, Sideswipe most certainly wasn't Fall of Cybertron Sideswipe. Oh yeah. Alrighty, 25 times as a child you should have aborted. I went too far with that joke, didn't I? Oh. Yeah. Striker Prime. Yeah, kinda, yeah, Prince. Crane kick like Trinity from the Matrix. Every day I don't get very good sleep. I just have sleepy eyes. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, dude. It's the most adorable hi-ya I've ever heard in my entire life. You should hear when I hi-ya for real. Yeah, dark humor's fun. Trying to get into stop motion again, collecting figures. Listening to how you have a script and schedule shows how on track you are. Project management skills looking sharp. Thanks, I put it on my resume, but I still haven't heard anything back. That's my version of dark humor right there. Let's see. Let's grab my Filch figure. Honestly, should have brought her over because I knew I was going to use her. Perfect, I'm all caught up with the chat. I don't know if it'll last long, but it's worth trying. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna grab a clamp from my stand. Tantratron. What's the what was the D supposed to be flipped the other way from the colon? Fun fact, plush tubers film use of rubber duck recording from Chris Latta for a robot experiment called Drown. Oh, cool. When I see Prowl and TF1 for a cameo, I'm gonna be crying so hard because last time I saw him in a movie, he died. Wait, remind me which movie it was where Prowl died? Are we talking Cyberverse? Are we talking, like, animated? What are we talking? Filch mentioned. Yes, Striker. Prince, if you need to leave now, I completely understand if your Filch jealousy overtakes you. Bird's the word. Bird's the word. My dad used to sing that to me all the time as a kid. So it's now kind of perpetually stuck in like a death loop in my brain sometimes. Trying to figure out the best way to mount this. I think I just want her to like needle fly by. Because that's basically what she does in this stop motion. She just does a lot of flying, a lot of kind of stalking and blocking. She's not a super confrontational character. She just kind of like judges you while simultaneously blocking your escape. That's kind of her whole thing. Like she finds people. She just kind of stalks them and judges them. And then Bludgeon does like the killing and the sword fighting and whatever. The open mouth is sad face. What's the sad face for? It's too late for an Alfred Hitchcock The Birds reference. Never actually seen The Birds, although I've heard of it. I didn't even notice Filch was brought up until now. I'm sorry, dude. If you need to leave for your own mental health, I completely understand. I need her to go. I'm the biggest bird. Fly by. Oh god, I know. Guillermo, I always forget how to spell it. Del Toro's Pinocchio stop motion film, something I think about a lot. Cover your cars, everyone. Crap on your car. Hey, Arcee, you're a car, aren't you? Arcee, don't look up. Keep your mouth closed. Your thoughts on Transformers 1. If you've not watched it, you're not a true Transformers fan. Luckily, I have watched Transformers 1. Actually, it was so good I saw it twice. Saw it once with my family. Saw it once with my friend. I told her like it was so good. It was like I will get us tickets for AMC Stubs $5 Tuesdays. We need to go see it. It's that good. So we saw it. We got an In-N-Out shake. Life was good. Who are Hoist and Grapple in your headcanon? I don't have either figure, so I've never really thought about headcanoning them much. Tantron, yo, I'm tempted for the Filch fig. Go and get it, man. Your Filch so different from mine. Mine wants to end you. You're just trying to make a fair fight, except her brother gets in the way a lot. Yeah, her job, like I would say she's kind of a little lazy, a little vindictive. She will bring gifts if she likes you, much like a real crow. Like, obviously she doesn't like her, but since Bludgeon trained Arcee, I kind of envision her as like being like a salty stepmom. Like she doesn't really like Arcee that much. Even though she and Bludgeon are together, she just kind of is like, oh, you're the annoying stepdaughter. Like, screw you, frag you. My mom and sister refused to give TF1 a chance. My sister's not a huge Transformers fan. She kind of fell off the wagon, but she did really enjoy it, and my mom enjoyed it too. Probably, she has watched all the Transformers movies, but sometimes continuity gets to be a problem because Bay didn't have a lot of continuity. But she enjoyed it. One thing she says, it felt like really accessible if you had never seen Transformers, but that also for like big nerds like me and my brother, like it was a good time for us trying to find the Easter eggs. Proud G1 death. Oh, I see, yeah. War Chronicles, I caved and bought $50 nice knockout figure. I hope it's really nice for $50, CJ. Their thought process, animated equals childish, stupid. My mom doesn't even like animated things that much because most, like, exaggerated animated voice acting, she finds annoying, but she actually enjoyed the voice cast for Transformers 1 a lot. She liked Lawrence Fishburne as Alpha Trion. She liked John Hamm as Sentinel. She's been a John Hamm fan for other things, so she's curious to... Have you seen the Bill and Ted movies? No, actually I haven't seen Bill and Ted. Stepmom, out of all the words. Yeah, because she and Bludgeon are together, and then Bludgeon's like Arcee's teacher, so it kind of makes him like a father figure to her, so that makes Filch like the kind of like snippy stepmom. So I like to build some sense of familial relationships in Transformers, even though they don't have traditional familial relationships, just because I think, and maybe this is a little deep for Transformers, but I feel like family relationships are kind of foundational into like motivations for ideologies. Like when you hear like a lot of people talking about their beliefs, what they believe, why they believe, a lot of times they think about their family, they think about their parents, their siblings, their children, their children they want to have. When they want to fight for the future, they fight for the future of their children and their children's children. So I feel like Transformers need to have semi-familial relationships, if only to have some semblance of structure that gives them something to fight for in that way. Let's see. Let me catch up with chat after I finish my rant. Something I'd recommend. And if it's something I recommend, then according to all of this, most definitely Craft. We need a series or another movie more on the past before Optimus and Megatron. I agree. Sunstreak Miss, howdy. Sunstreak Miss, welcome in. Filch after Arcee betrays them. See, I knew there was a reason I didn't like her. See, women are always like that, aren't they? Like, they retroactively, and no shade on women, obviously I am women, but women, myself included, will tend to, like, retroactively think of all the things wrong with someone after something goes wrong. So yeah, I could definitely see her going to Bludgeon and be like, see, I told you when you picked up that little street rat, it's gonna be nothing but trouble, you know? Never did my very first audition. I was shy, I couldn't speak, I was trying to say a word, didn't know I say knockout figure. Hell, they won't even give Arcane a chance just because I'm the one that recommended it to them. Oh my gosh. Think about it for quite a while, thinking of giving you a nickname. She like better WC or Cronny, short for Chronicles. I like Cronny, Cronny's cute. Arcee to Filch, I'm going to kill you and then kill you again. Familiar relationships help connect with the audience. Okay, I need to sleep, I can barely keep my eyes open. Well, thanks for hanging in there, Striker, I appreciate you. No wonder Arcee was hostile, she was raised by evil. Insert Arcee kicking Filch's afterburner and plucking metal feathers off her. Bye guys, bye Striker. Filch in my stories I consider a young adult. In fact, she's more mature to protect her brother with a bad brain rot, so he's crazy and not very smart. Oh my goodness. I gotta go, gotta get back to work, get back home for work tomorrow. Good hanging out and chatting for a bit. Good night, good luck with the rest of your animation, rest of the day or night. I've been around enough women to say that yes, they did that. No offense to women in this stream. It's a simple fact. Don't worry. As a woman, I give you a hall pass to criticize female flaws. Because we do have them. set up this shot. I'm gonna make the shot wider, but I don't have like an additional zoom lens. So I need to, I'm going about this the wrong way. I just need to remove these little stand pieces. Yeah, that should do it. And then adjust focus a little bit so I can see her face clearly. Let's see. We haven't seen Zack Snyder's Sucker Punch. Boy, that felt really too sexist and misunderstood that it feels. Wait, so why is Arcee nice to Prowl then? If anything, she should hate him too. Why would she hate Prowl exactly? Women counter 1. I talk to my friends while paying PS3. I try not to be shy. My heart would beat so heavy. That's fair, honestly. Like, interacting with people, especially people you don't really know. Like, if you had to give ages, how old would they be? So human equivalent ages. So let's say, let's keep it in the timeline of what I'm working on. So in the timeline of what I'm working on right now, Arcee would probably be I'd say about 19 is probably right for her. So she would be about 19. Let's say Bludgeon would maybe be like 48-ish, like he's getting towards 50, he's not quite there. And then Filch will probably be like 51, 52-ish. Yeah, Bludgeon likes older women, deal with it. Let's see, because he's a cop, and I don't know why you seem to think she'd hate them. Well, it would be a spoiler to tell you too much about this, but despite his cop coloring, Prowl has more of a analytics and data strategy background as opposed to a cop background. But she was drawn to him. They definitely had something going when they were both part of Inferno's squad, which obviously that blew up, but what happened to Prowl, you'll have to see at a later date. But you'll have to see at a later date, but she kind of developed a crush on him because he was always like the quiet nerd kind of guy. He kind of just did what he was told. He used to work in data analytics for Sentinel Prime, and Sentinel kind of verbally abused him, so he was kind of a quiet guy. And so Arcee decided she was going to make it his mission to like befriend him and like do nice things for him, and it kind of just like developed into like an almost relationship. But then they parted ways shortly before Inferno betrayed their squad and killed Tailgate, and then she killed Inferno. But as for where Prowl was at the time, that would be a spoiler. Let's see, let me remind you, first time I talked to people, because I'm busy so much I forgot what friends are. Oh my gosh. Bruh, I'm 19. Yeah, it's younger than me, actually. I'm in my early 20s. I've never seen a photo stand made in minifig. It's pretty creative. Why, thank you. Old idea, Wasteland Autobots, Decepticons, Humans, HRs, so OP calls group Autobots and Decepticons called Scavengers to Utopia. I was literally about to say Filch would be 52. No way I got that right. Robot years, 100,019, 100,040. Hey, yo, blush and mad respect. James Bond is a Transformer. Sad. Let's see. Can I prop the birdie? Will the birdie fly? She will fly. I need to zoom out though because there we go. Burb. I gotta zoom out even more. It's gonna be a bit of a rough shot, but you know, I'm just gonna ignore that because cinematography, baby. I might be out of the chat for a second because it's kind of hard to suspend this with my hand and check the chat at the same time. No, I didn't mean to jostle the camera. I beg of you, forgive me, onion peel. Hopefully it does forgive me. I need to swing her wide a little bit so you can see her more in the camera. Don't show my hand. It's always like a personal pet peeve of mine in stop motion when you can see the hand. So I always do my best not to get my hand in there in the first place. And then if I do, make sure I take some kind of makeup frame so I can mask it out. The bird goes up, 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 and away, almost, and away we go. Let's play the cycle back. Okay, you know, it's not my best work, but that's okay. Okay, let's see what the chat said. What does the chat say? Ring ding? Forgot you ship Prowl with Arcee. Read some IDW comics and you'll see why. Rewatch Transformers Zone OVA still holds up, especially with old Subcom Warriors threat. Whenever I would get up after getting down with that much of my back would just kick out. That's just making me want rest. Yeah, that's fair. It can be a bit of a back killer. One no complaint from Prime Wars Trilogy. Wish the other combiners would separate instead of always being in combined mode. I never finished the Prime Wars Trilogy. It just didn't intrigue me. Gonna need to hire a chat reader or an intern chat reader. That would be Sierra228 Productions, but he is not available right now. Streamer strats. Wear a blue glove and do blue magic screen post. I feel like that would mask a bunch of other things, just because most green screen, blue screen is based on color differentiation, and there's a lot of blue in the color palette for the lighting, so I feel like it wouldn't work out. And the green would work out okay, except the blue lighting would influence the green glove, so yeah. The keying would be difficult. I'm here throwing all these technical terms around. Wee burp. Playback goes bird. Okay, I think there was a little bit of hand in there, but I will take care of that. Bird. Caw, 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 caw. I do BXRC. See, I have trouble with a ship for B, mostly because I see him as a child. He just has the most adorable big eyes, and I just feel uncomfortable shipping him. Especially if it's like animated B. Nah, I don't do internships yet. I approved the B and RC ship. That ship is underrated for some reason. See, I've always seen RC as like kind of a little too old for B, and maybe that's just the influence of IDW RC on how I see RC. Every time I watch Sentinel Prime Death, I'm very happy because he killed Ironhide. Technical terms are cinema. I wish you guys could put pictures in the chat because I would love to see like the absolute cinema meme. Okay, gonna cross off that shot. RC looks up to see Filch circling above her. Tenses but doesn't face bludgeon. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do. Whoops. butterfly and fell. That's okay, it's not in this shot. Sorry for your ears, everyone. Just took a little tumbly. Little tumbly. Arcee tenses doesn't face bludgeon. I will work on that next. Technical terms or cinema. Okay, I'm caught up on the chat for the time being. Those are famous last words, but oh well. Okay, move tape. Put bludgeon in the foreground because cinema. Well, I see it as school crush because I never technically told her in my headcanon. Okay, that's fair. Setting change. Kaboom! I don't really approve of the knockout breakdown shit. Maybe knockout sis and friend, sure, but I really don't know. I mean, fair. Like, it was kind of, you know, grasping at straws, but, like, they do work well together. Work husband, I could see. Like, you know how they talk about, like, work husband, work wife, like, whoever your work bestie is, that I could see. This year's been a very good year for fan films because fan film coming out. Oh, the Megatron versus Nemesis, the Johnny Flash one. Yes, I saw the trailer for that. I've been wanting him to continue his Nemesis series because it's so flippin' good. Like, probably my favorite is, like, where Nemesis, like, interrogates Jazz. Like, that just had so much raw cinema to it. Like, the tension in that interaction was off the flippin' charts. Let's see. He's too scared as Arcee in my headcanon is the quiet girl who's rejecting a guy who's trying to date her. Fair, honestly. I take a second bludgeon and Legacy Tar and take off their heads, but bludgeon on Tar and paint it purple. Behold, dark bludgeon. I mean, fair, but isn't bludgeon already dark? Let's see. Camera setup. I just need like a couple of bricks. Like, I don't even need that many, I just need to let's see. Super gamer message rejected. When I see Megatron vs. Nemesis Prime saying there, I was screaming and crying, yes. Remember kids, not home wrecking if it's non-canon and show husband is already dead. Mike's glitching. Oh shoot. Did it stop glitching? Let me know in the chat if it stopped glitching and I shall resume my movements. I think maybe we've earned the right to the backlight here. At least on my end, it glitched when maybe it's your internet connection, Frankfurt. Well, let me know if you can hear me now. My dream is someday voice Megatron. I do very good. Frank Welker, Megatron, Peter Cullen, Optimus Prime. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Adjusting focus. Okay, 4 is good. Zoom in a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Low-key, I kind of want music. I don't know if you can hear music, but I'll pop in a little Transformers lo-fi. If you can hear it, let me know. If not, then that's okay. It can just be my own personal music. Transformers chill lo-fi beats by. Still glitching. Ah, darn. I don't know what would be causing it to glitch. Like, I'm doing pretty alright as far as, like, my stream connection goes. Trying to stabilize this tripod because it's not quite stable. Let's see. Chris Latta is the hardest to do. Starscream is very hard to do. I agree. For a girl, it's probably a bit easier just because we lean naturally towards that pitch. I do like the Steve Bloom impression best though, so it's always kind of like when I try to do a Starscream voice, it's always very like Megatron's spark has been extinguished. All hail Starscream. Another thing I'd like to think of is Alita 1 knows Puppy's crush is trying to get him to confess. Alita 1 as matchmaker is something I am 1000% here for. Although I feel like she wouldn't know too much about it because I kind of like to think like Orion didn't make the first move necessarily, but he was emotionally intelligent enough to realize that they liked each other before Alita was willing to admit it. So we're not going to see how B lost his voice in your universe, are we? I haven't quite figured out how to write it in. I do want to write it in, though. Yes, Alita being the supportive but overbearing at times mother. My best Starscream's TFP and War for Cybertron. They Snow It Suck. I do the Steve Bloom voice, that's Shockwave, Starscream, the other voice. Very cool, very cool. Alright, let's start on this shot. Arcee, I am begging you, do not wobble too much. That's my love-hate relationship with this Arcee. She's so lightweight, so she does extremely well with the stands, but she's also so lightweight, so like she wobbles and knocks around real easily. Let's see. All hail Starscream. I can't hear you. Funnily enough, Steve Bloom was in the regular show as an immortal technomancer storm chaser. Oh, very cool. I can see your nose. Nose reveal. What shall I do? And it will also be Bumblebee movie and Arcee Rise of the Beast I have. Oh, very cool. Right. Don't mind a nose reveal, but I'm going to shift the cam a little bit so that we don't reveal more than just my nose. I think we need an Autobot Viacon toy. Just think of a Viacon light blue with a visor. So my profile pic is based on Autobot Steve. What would Autobot Steve's name be? Can he literally just be called Autobot Steve, or does he need his own unique name? Like, I'm thinking like Phil would be a good name for like an Autobot Steve. Don't ask me why. I just think Phil kind of sounds like a chill guy from like a chill office bro type of guy. I think Hasbro's gonna make a War for Cybertron game. CJ, all hail Starscream. Thank you for seeing this behind. Thank you for all your info and fun. May production go as planned. Do you own Bumblebee movie Arcee? I do. I like her. She just doesn't quite fit the aesthetic I'm going for. Like, when you look into Earthrise Arcee's eyes, there is nothing behind those eyes. Like, those are the eyes of a stone cold killer when I look at her. That's just behind the scenes. That's okay, I knew what you were going for, Tantratron. night, Tantatron. Thanks for popping in. One of my first ideas for TF Universe is everyone's just mad, sad, and depressed. I understand, like, the need to be, like, sort of gritty and, like, to show, like, the harsh realities of war. But, like, there's gotta be hopefulness to it. That's why I always try to, like, give the characters, like, some optimism to temper their, to temper the more cynical things life throws at them. And I always try to have, like, a little conflict of ideologies between my characters to help beef up the story as well. Let's see. Peter Jackson, Lord of the Rings, or Ralph Bakshi, Lord of the Rings? Peter Jackson, all the way. Prince Javelin. Arcee, let me see what you have. Arcee. A knife! Javelin, no! So is Whirl dead in your headcanon? I don't have a Whirl figure, actually, so couldn't tell you. I would love to do something with Whirl if I had one, but I'm not a good customizer, and I can't get a hold of a Whirl. Little sister voices Arcee. She absolutely loved her and told me to put her in more stop motions. Very nice. Dead Cybertron for TFP would look really cool for a team deathmatch map. It would. That took a dark turn, Arcee, with the soulless optics. Yeah, literally, like, look at that smile. Look at those giant optics. That is the look of a child that has lost the whimsy. Speaking of lost the whimsy, she's about to lose her flippin' balance. Bad Arcee. Show some spine. Stop coming undone from your tape. Let's see. Well, your audio's still glitching and this is getting kind of confusing. I'm sorry, man. I guess, like, people, like, I don't know, I haven't heard my audio glitching from anyone else. Maybe it's just you, like, maybe it's a connection thing, I'm not sure. I don't know. Try taking out my headphones and then putting them back in. See if that helps you at all. When I play a TF game like War Chronicles, I tried best to make the Viacon. I would like to make everyone have visor heads. Visor heads are flippin' cool. Visor heads are the best heads. Fight me. But I think I can pull through, I think. Good job, my dude. Persevere. Honestly, I think I might be able, I didn't even think about this, but I might be able to make the footage, because OBS also records like footage from the live stream. Maybe I should make like a little behind the scenes time lapse out of this stream, because I feel like that would be a cool little thing, because I don't think to take time lapses on my own, so this might be nice for posterity. Plus, I don't use headphones, I'm just on an iPhone. Ah, I see. War of Cybertron, Falls of Cybertron are best games that have an insane soundtrack. They do. I figured out how to download the whole soundtrack off YouTube so I can listen to the music, and it's flippin' phenomenal. Like, shout out to that one guy. I could not tell you his name, but you'll probably find it if you search War for Cybertron soundtrack. He literally just has the entire track on one video. It's like over an hour long. pure cinema. One time I was at the house, mom and dad. On the room, there's a 36 or 25-inch 90s box TV. I bring in my tape, play Transformers the movie, and the VCR play very loud while eating on my bed. Very cool. My mom would kill me if I ate on my bed. Lucky. I mean, I would honestly kill me too if I ate on the bed, just because all the crumbs, and I don't want to get stains on my sheets. That's how you can tell that I have spent way too long doing my own laundry. See, I have Arcee, Chromia, Windblade, Minerva, Alita, Nautica, Javelin, Nautica, Lifeline, Shard, Slipstream, Cascade, Philistine, Wind Racer. You have Nautica and Lifeline? Bro, I'm jealous. I've wanted to get those figures, but both of them are like insane prices right now. Like, I make it my mission to collect a bunch of different femmes, like, even if I have no idea who they are. Because I remember a time when you could go for like an entire release of Generations toys, and they would have like 1 or 2 females. Just wash your sheets. Yeah, but then if you get like sauce on them or whatever, you have to stain treat them too. Like, even if you wash with bleach, you don't really get it out truly unless you stain treat your sheets. Use like Shout on them, or like Dawn. Hey, War Chronicles, would you link some neon chihuahua doodles for your troubles? Oh yeah, sure. Should I link them to from the Discord where you put them, or where would you like me to link them? Let me check general. Yeah, just let me know where you'd like me to link them. I can link them in there. Lifeline, Nautica, or Customs. Ah, okay, that makes sense. So much old BSH tapes, music tapes, old TF toys, and old gaming things, or just use old tech all day. Hey, old tech lasts way longer than new tech. Neon Chihuahua doodles. Yeah, how do you want me to link that, CJ? Just let me know where you would like me to link it from, and I'll link it for you. Let's see. Let me send them in your Discord real quick. Cool, thank you, CJ. Funnily enough, my friend group named the stream team watched Transformers 1. They liked it. Yeah, honestly, I loved it. If you want a really good breakdown of why it was written well, I'm gonna link that in the chat for y'all. It's a detailed diatribe. It's a overly sarcastic, detailed diatribe. How to start an eternal war. Diatribe. Transformers 1. They have like a really good like hour-long episode on why the writing from Transformers 1 is so good, and how they did really well in making the fight between Orion and Megatron convincing. Gosh darn it, how is it not? I thought it copied the link to my clipboard. Can I really not? Okay, I'm gonna cut and paste from the YouTube stream section because OBS is being a jerk. If there's echo for a second, I apologize. Alright, there we go. Alright, so that's the detailed diatribe. Okay, perfect. You watch Overly Sarcastic too? They're goated for writing. They are. I like to watch them for all my writing stuff. Perfect, so I'm just gonna copy message link. So, alright guys, I'm gonna pop in a few links so you can check out CJ the Fox's artwork. Her chihuahuas are adorable. Your mic is cutting really bad. Oh shoot, okay. Oh, it might be the, hope you like the art. I do. I like it a lot. And as a loving Chihuahua mom, I really like how big the Chihuahua eyes are. Because that's the thing they don't tell you about a Chihuahua. They tell you, like, oh, like, Chihuahuas are demons, like, get some holy water, like, be careful, it'll take your fingers off. And they don't tell you it has the most beautiful, giant eyes in the entire universe. Frankfurt Productions, see? Okay, fair. I turned off the tab that has the duplicate stream thing, so hopefully that'll take care of it. Oh, also my ping just dropped really bad, so hopefully it'll get back up. My Wi-Fi can be a bit unreliable from time to time. I don't trust Chihuahuas. You just have to find one that trusts you, and then typically it's okay. I haven't used my Discord in a long while. You should. And if you want to make an account, like, it's not that hard to make an account. We do have some fun discussions in the Discord, so if you ever want to join, let us know. I don't think I ever will. That's why I don't. Oh, that's a shame. You ever change your mind? Discord is open. Prince Productions. Is Cliffjumper dead in your stuff? No, he's not. I haven't really figured out, like, a major role for him. Although, I kind of want to do, like, a comedy skit. Like, if y'all have seen the Starscream Bye 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 dance that I've done, the little dance animation, I want to do one with Cliffjumper and Arcee, but it's literally just the choreography to You're Welcome from Moana, since The Rock voiced Cliffjumper in that one episode of TFP. Old box TV is so much better. You just put it on the ground and it's very good to watch on. Oh, cool. Very cool. I remember the old box TVs. My grandparents used to have old Disney movies on VHS, and I would just sit down and watch those. That's how I first came to watch Toy Story, actually. Nautica Custom took me 3 hours to make, and the Lego things I used for the submarine fan took like 40 minutes to make. Dang! See, I'm scared to make customs. I don't want to hurt the perfectly good figures I already have. Not really one for replacements 24/7. Do you know about the character Glyph from IDW Comics? Kind of? Remind me again who Glyph is. That's a genius idea, actually. Why, thank you, Prince. If you steal it, at least credit me. But, I don't know when I would get that animation out, but that would be something I'd like to do at some point. And then, you know how when Maui shows, like, the little Maui tattoo? Like that one part of the song? Except I would show the little G1 Cliffjumper. I feel like it would be fun. Sadly, I don't have a TFP RC that would make the skit complete, but I do have a plethora of RCs. Like, when I think about Transformers and the song You're Welcome, I think about Johnny Flash's Shockwave You're Welcome parody. Let's see. Glyph is the blue bumblebee, but female. Not ringing a bell, actually. Like, the name's familiar, but blue Bumblebee, but female. It was loose. I had 2 Bumblebee movie Arcee, so I took the loose one and customized it. Fair enough. Main thing is I made 2 Cybertron security camera satellites from Lego. Freelance, but still. Oh, cool. Very cool. Thankfully, I think Arcee is getting to a more stable spot. I just have the tiny little hand movements as I ease her into this. I'm also going to kind of open up her stance just a little bit, just because one of the primary ways that tension is conveyed in body language is both the direction and the placement of the feet. If the feet are too far together, that could symbolize like nervousness, not wanting to take up a lot of space, trying to make yourself feel small. They can also be together as sort of a respectful making yourself feel small, almost like when you're standing at attention or whatever. Having your legs spread far apart kind of indicates you're planting yourself, either like an aggressive or defensive posture. More ground type satellites, but still. Glyph and tap out. I've also heard the name tap out. Gosh, I feel like it's not ringing any bells right now, but it'll probably come to me like later, like in the middle of the night. First watched Night Flash for the first time. I just like the horror because I'm a lover of horror films. Okay. Horror films make my skin crawl. I can't watch them. So kudos to you. I turned core class Rise of the Beast Arcee in a lifeline. Oh, very cool. Is there the word preach is stuck in my head? Words just get stuck in people's heads. Like, let me try to think. There's probably a word stuck in my head right now. There's probably a word stuck in my head now. If I can think of it, I'll give you all like a little word of the day. Okay. I'm just gonna say the first word that comes to mind. That will be the word of the day. Word of the day is, oh gosh, no words are coming to mind now that I'm thinking of, I'm trying to think of words. That's what happens when I think too hard of words. Well, when I find the word, I will let you know. The word will bounce into my brain when I least expect it. Widen the stance a little bit. Whoops, I think I shifted bludgeon a little bit. Yes. Okay. Slide you back over, sir. You were not supposed to move. There we go. I got TFP Viacon's first edition. I want to make my OC because Viacons are my type of people. Yo, are you saying your type of people are like hapless NPC soldiers? Someone really should have seen Stephen King's Sleepwalkers. Infamous Doug Walker says bananas. Plan to make a custom beta Greenlight Lancer Flame War Stalker and Pink Windblade that appear in the Combiner Wars trilogy. You know who would be a really cool femme for them to make? Would be the Camion Swift from IDW Comics. Transforms into a helicopter, has a really cool head sculpt. Demonstration, sing song, you preach, 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 preach. Bro, now you're gonna get that stuck in my head. I actually was lucky enough to get a Flame War. Sierra 228 Productions got it for me as a birthday present. He found one like in the back of a toy store shelf at Ross. Package was super beat up, but the figure was intact, and I am eternally grateful to him. TFP Shockwave's dark hair is why I love him. He's nice, dark, he has a creepy, deep voice. He does. He's one of the few Shockwaves that doesn't have like kind of a higher voice. Like, his voice is more like, I find your assessment to be logical. Which I flip-flop between which voice I like the best. But I will say there's a certain nostalgic and slightly unnerving quality to the G1 inspired voice, which is why I had Retro do a G1 inspired voice for Wrecker's Penance. It's just robotic quality. I'm trying to find one for a decent price, but I may make a custom instead. Whoops. Did my... Oh, there we go. Sorry, my iPad just cut out for a moment there. What? How dare you move the watermark? Darn Droid Cam. Thing I'm using, Droid Cam, they have a little watermark. So I'm trying to just crop it out. I use Legacy Arcee as a substitution for Chromia, same way I used Armada Starscream as Red Wing and Megatron as Gun Barrel. Very cool. Cool, cool, cool. Wonder if I can adjust the focus on this. Okay, that's exposure. Whoops. Hang on. My droid cam went offline. Give me 1 second, y'all. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I do not know what happened there. And this is what? White balance? Okay. That should give you guys an idea of a little bit of the purple that I'm going for. If I made a custom flame war, what figure should I use for the base? I would say probably an Arcee mold. I would think, yeah, TFP Arcee, well, she wears it pretty nicely. I would say also a strong contender would be like the Prowl mold that they used for Cyberverse Chromia. Or if you want to have her not be a bike, although I think it subtracts from some of her sleekness, the Alita Minerva Strong Arm mold wouldn't be a bad one. Spider B Enzo. Hello. Hey, welcome, man. Welcome to the Blade of the Demon animation stream. I'm almost done with the shot. Right. Eased to barely perceptible levels. Yeah, that looks aggressive. Mario Run having me do TFP Shockwave, Ultramagnus, and Knockout. Oh, cool. That's range, my dude. That is good range. Okay, let me check my script. So Arcee tenses but doesn't face Bludgeon. Bludgeon drops hand to the side. Camera looks past to Arcee. Great, so it's basically going to be a slightly similar version of this shot. So I'm just going to shift her over. No, we left the tape behind. There we go. Alright, stand right there, Arcee. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to stay put. Change focus to 0. And then catch up with the chat real quick. I think the Prowl mold works mostly because it's so much black I don't need to do much. Yeah, I would go for that, honestly, if you still want the motorcycle. Never walk with my teammates in fall Cybertron deathmatch. I just aim like a Viacon, just fall back or retreat. If this is part 2 of Wreckers, I want to let you know, so I'm ready to watch it. This is a kind of a spin-off of Wrecker's Penance, because I wanted to enter into PrimeTime Animation's stop motion fight scene contest. So I built this whole little backstory. So this is a spin-off, a prequel spin-off of Ricker's Pendant's character Arcee. Pete Townsend move on Arcee or something. I do not know who Pete Townsend is. I actually have no idea what you're talking about in this instance, Frankfurt. But feel free to clarify, because I am slightly confused. Let's see. Love Generation selects deep cover because he has no backpack, 0 backpack. Yeah, that mold is an excellent mold. Emirati Zeron got a toy with flame. Yeah, he did actually. It looks really cool. Almost looks like Hot Rod, which I might actually get the that Hot Shot repaint Excellion because he looks a lot like Hot Rod, and it's gonna be way easier than finding an 86 Hot Rod. Because I do want Hot Rod for one of my bigger films later down the line, but I do not want to pay big bucks for an 86 Hot Rod. And believe me, I have searched and searched the aftermarket looking for him. Let's see. Also, I may just make OC Fembots to fill the roster more. Very cool. Spider Bee and So contest. Yes, it is up on PrimeTime Animation's YouTube. The deadline on that is March 31st, so I am grinding to make that happen because it's already March 5th. Insert Arcee kicking out fish afterward and then plucking out her feathers one by one. Frankfurt, did you, by any chance, do you copy and paste a comment from further up? Because I swear you said the exact same thing like 45 minutes ago. The full reason I got into stop motion was Transformers Annihilation 1. Most of my ideas come for it. I love Annihilation. The only thing that bugged me about Annihilation 2 was, I don't know, B being like the final hero of it all felt really forced. I felt really annoyed by the way B's arc went. I felt really annoyed by the way that B's arc went. I felt like he was kind of shoehorned when I think Hot Rod was far more deserving of kind of that heroic move. Like, I get that B was like kind of technically being like scouted for a prime and all that by Optimus, like he was kind of Optimus's mentee, but I don't know, he just felt undeserving of that final like glory, and maybe that's just me, but that was like my one gripe with Annihilation 2. Let's see. Or I told your brother to force you to get Gamer Ratchet so you'd be prepared. Well, actually, let me go ahead and surprise you a little, Ironhide. Because I already forced my brother to get Gamer Ratchet. Here he is. Let's see. Have you watched Panda Jack? Yes. Yes, Spider Bee, I have. Frankfurt. Nah, that was stuck in my head. What was stuck in your head? Let me know. If we get 2 TFP smoke screens, I would make one Hot Rod because he looks like Hot Rod. He does. Honestly, they wrote him like Hot Rod. I think it would have been cool if they just admitted he was Hot Rod and just like called him Hot Rod and gave him Hot Rod colors. But they went with Smokescreen, who was basically Hot Rod in Smokescreen's body. Especially with like the whole becoming a prime thing. Hey guys, in your opinion, would it be cool if Optimus Bumpy Rod and Hound got unicronified? That would. I don't know about Hound. Like, Hound feels like a weird addition. I'm back to seeing my stop motion. I'm proud of where Ratchet used Skyquake's chain gun to shoot him down. Nice. Yay, I just finished masking the section of animation as Night Strike flying with Thundertrons walking past. Your masking is really excellent, Sunstreak, so I imagine it does take a minute. I have Gamer Ratchet too. Very cool, Spider-Bee. If you didn't know, he's the same soundtrack as Annihilation 1. Awesome. There's a lot of anime-inspired soundtracks from Annihilation in general. I have Gamer Ratchet and honestly think I may make my Ironhide too when he arrives, making dual-wield axes. Very cool. Are you and your brother big Transformers fans? Extremely big Transformers fans. If you haven't already, you should check out the rest of my YouTube channel. Very big Transformer fans. And my brother is a big Transformers fan and a Halo fan as well. Actually, his first figure review for his new Spartan figure is up on his channel. So if you all want to check it out, feel free. This might be an odd question, but do you have any favorite videos of War Chronicles? You know, I'm gonna be honest. I like your comedy skits a lot, and maybe I'm a little partial, but your little Skybound recreation that I voiced Alita in was really cool too. Come on, Bludgeon, just stay steady there. What are you doing, my dude? Legend. Let's see. I plan to game back on YouTube this summer because I get a lot of time because of school. Oh yeah, that's fair. School schedule's whack. Are Tosman and Twin Test dead in your series? Because not sure if they exist in your universe. I do not have figures for either of them, so sadly they don't exist. Be cool if I did have figures for either of them, mostly because I think their concept of branch spark, vicarious perception, all of that from Last Stand of the Wreckers is a really cool little idea. So I would love to implement that into my series if I could get my hands on either of those figures. I hope to get Warrior Within done by May, but who knows. Yeah, stop motion runs kind of a fickle schedule. Whenever you can get it done, though, I would love to see it. Let's see. My favorite two videos from Prince are the Rise of the Beast Cinema one, the Bee Virus one. Oh, the Bee Virus one was funny. On top of school, my friend Shay has been stuck in school for 4 years. He won't be going back this September, thankfully. Yay! Super Gamer, my birthday is in June. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Let's see. First few minutes of the world be on Javelin Nervous perspective. Oh, very cool. Do you have a favorite figure to work with? I would say I do, yes. And it is this little beauty, 86 Optimus Prime. He's a really solid figure, excellent articulation, and I love working with his little articulated fingers. Like, you really can get like the tiniest, most detailed little motions from him. One of the little side projects I've been working on is kind of on the back burner for the moment, but I've been working with using how his finials kind of like move a little bit, like they kind of shift back and forth. But I've been using his finials to help with his expressiveness. So I kind of like headcanon that like when his finials are back, he's like either irritated or he's on high alert. When his finials kind of droop forward, he's like sad or stressed. And then like the full upright position is neutral. Spider-Bee Intel, how many figures do you have? Over 400, definitely. I have to take a head count. It's been a long time since I head counted. We've definitely gotten more since then, but also gotten rid of some since then. I have a PNG Arc and Nemesis fight a few episodes back in my series. Oh, cool. Dog or cat person? AI basically made animatronic puppies. No comment on generative AI at this time, mostly because I will get uber pissed off because I work in a graphic design field and it's hard to find like well-paying work in that field when they're willing to just go to AI to make try and make the thing for cheaper, or to get a commission from a quote-unquote AI artist who types in a prompt into a computer. You can guess what my favorite Transformer is. A bot with dark blue and black colors for the body. I'm gonna guess Deep Cover. Castforth and Minerva, Javelin, Moonracer, Windblade, Prowl, Optimus, Megatron, Blitzwing, Slipstream, Skywarp, Tarn, stacked cast. Of course, gotta rub 86 Optimus in our faces. We got it for $37 at Target, like it was the steal of a lifetime. Bought a $10 Bumblebee Movie Optimus Prime. Oh, that's cool. Skid's a super learner in my headcanon. Oh, very cool. He knows Medalicado, Kung Fu, Street Fighting, Standoffs. I bought the other Optimus knockoff figure. That's why Brave Commander Optimus has more accessory. Super Gamer, yes it is. Let me see. Catch up. I'm happy with my Rise of the Beast Prime. Yeah, I've heard good things about that guy. If you didn't know, I'm really into the War for Cybertron games. Yes. Yes, you seem to be a very big fan of those games, which I cannot blame you because I am too. Trying so hard to make this like arm movement smooth. Like, I stress over like these little arm and these little head movements more so than I do like the fight scenes, because trying to make them like look like real movements, especially if they're slow movements, means more frames. So it's more pressure to make sure the easing looks right. Catching up with the chat. Still a Henry Cavill lover? Absolutely. He is a beautiful specimen of a man. I was on Fall Cybertron, like Warzone, a lot of explosions and attackers coming in. Or is someone else, or is someone in the saga Mama's Boy? Sorry? I'm a little confused about that one. Tarn is the main antagonist of Warriors Within. Yeah, I saw the trailer. It looks really cool. By the way, if you're wondering how many accessories my Brave Commander Optimus comes with, total is 7, 2 blasters, 2 iron blades, 2 swords. Very cool. By the way, just call me Spider Bee without the Enzo. Gotcha, gotcha. Still might have competition with my friend Luke's sister for the Mario Kart Championship. You know, she might not be willing to give up the championship so easily. Mario Kart Championships are hard won. It's one of the few games that I can beat my brother at. I like to lord it over him. Do a little camera work. Forget TFP, Shockwave, I'd love to make Cyberverse Shockwave. Oh, very cool. Like Annihilation. Do you have a Studio Series Barricade? I do not. I neither have the War for Cybertron one nor the Bayverse one, sadly. I would love to get a good Barricade, though. Your age. Nice try, Fed. But, I'm in my early 20s. I will say that much. Frank Ford recently caught up on more stop motions, mainly Lego Adventures, Johnny Thunder. What do you guys think of TFP Galvatron's Revenge? For me, it was alright. I don't see why people really hate it. Honestly, biggest thing for me was like the animation. Like I really couldn't get past it. And like barring the controversies of the main actor, which I'm obviously not going to go into right now. I just feel like it was unfinished, and the final product kind of, like in a lot of ways, read like a half-finished Bayverse project, especially with all of the interesting commentary on Arcee's body and appearance. Probably picking Max MC55 as Shockwave. Oh, cool. Yeah, I know about him. Nice try, Fed is insane. Hey, you guys already know my birthday, so if I give you my age, then you'll be able to try and steal. Oh, actually, I guess you would need my name to steal my identity. But yeah. First found out about Mr. Goodchild's disappearance. He's a German prick lover. Yeah. I'm not gonna say too much about that. Like, I feel like there was definitely a lot of emotions tied up in this project, and you know, a lot of it comes he said, she said. Obviously, there's some videos that have come out. I will say I don't approve what Orbital Bacon has said and done, but I'm not going to weigh too heavily in on it, as, you know, the controversy kind of came and went, and it doesn't affect my life, so I didn't dwell on it too long. Let's see. I may sound like I'm young, but I have voice as deep as TFP Shockwave. Oh, cool. Bruh. I was just curious, but okay, more TF questions, I guess. Bro, do not mean to offend you. That is literally just the response I give to everyone who asks my age. It's just I don't like to give out too many specifics. I feel betrayed ever since my child has officially nuked. I just remember I picked up a set of Swapticons today. Have you seen them? So what do you think? I haven't actually. I don't know what a Swapticon is. I would love to know more about these Swapticons if you have more info on them though. I mean, they sound pretty cool. Time to begin the easing out part of the easing. My favorite part. Because you can skip a few steps with your framing. Yay! Who would win TF Annihilation, Megatron or G-Axis? I would say probably G-Axis, just because Megatron's kind of a... He's kind of a, like a muscle through it type of fighter, so I feel like he would just try to muscle through G-Axis's regeneration. Whenever I keep trying to do a G1 Starscream, I just can't. TFI Creation's Road to Chaos coming. Gonna watch that? Yes, I am. It looks very cool. Anyone watch Born Again yet? No, kinda wanna watch it tomorrow. Although, some people I know who are in like amateur filmmaking and that kind of stuff, they've watched it and they've said it's honestly just like mid. Like they were saying it was definitely not even the best show that Disney Plus has released for Marvel, which is saying something because they've released a lot of mid shows. But I'll give it a shot before determining it. I hope it's not super gratuitous in terms of violence and gore, because you know, I try to watch things for the plot, and I enjoy like fight scenes, especially like mixed martial arts fight scenes, because I do martial arts. I've been doing martial arts since I was a kid, but I really don't want there to be a ton of gratuitous violence, sex, etc. Not really my jam. Who would win, TFP Shockwave or Dark of the Moon Shockwave? That depends. Are they allowed to bring their pets, aka Driller and any Predacons that Shockwave may deem necessary? If they're allowed to bring their pets, Dark of the Moon Shockwave. Otherwise, probably TFP Shockwave has just put more effort into absolutely bodying everyone he meets. So yeah, let me know if you think they should bring their pets, because if it's the pets, Dark of the Moon Shockwave, just by virtue of having the giant Driller. See, mid is crazy. I thought it was great. Alright, well, I'll have to watch it. I'll have to let you know my opinion. Disney or Power Rangers at one point. Now that honor belongs to Hasbro. I swear if they do a crossover with Transformers, it'll burn in 2 seconds. Dark of the Moon. Super Gamer, yes. So if they're allowed to bring their pets, then Dark of the Moon Shockwave would win. Because Driller is just massive, and he is Hungry Boy. He's Hungry Boy. He will eat Predaking alive. Alright, let's see. Nobody, literally no one. Me. I'm on my way to hate on the She-Hulk show. I tried watching it so hard and I just lost interest. Like, even as a woman, like the whole spiel about I manage my anger every day because people catcall me on the street, when Bruce Banner has literally talked about putting a gun in his mouth and the Hulk spit it back out. Like, I can't even. With She-Hulk, she was way too pretentious for me. You collect other figures besides TF figures? I used to, not so much anymore. I've kind of streamlined, you know, adult money, adult problems. So I tried to streamline for the sake of my own wallet. He will eat Predaking. Yes, he will. My life's not as good. Growing up, I go to doctor's checkups half my life because of personal reasons. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. What's your favorite toy warfare? My favorite's Gangsta Kid, Jeff and Jefferson. I think Master Chief's pretty kick butt, but you know, he's Master Chief. He's always going to be that way. Alright, so we are finished with this shot. Oh gosh. It's getting kind of late over here. I'm debating if I have time for one more shot, or if I should hit the hay. And y'all are lucky because I think I'm gonna do one more shot. Just a short shot, but I wanna just do like a dramatic head turn from Arcee. So I'm gonna move all these extraneous bricks off the bottom. Extraneous. That's the word of the day. Frankfurt, to answer your question from way too many minutes ago, the word of the day is extraneous. Too detailed or unnecessary is my understanding of the definition. Actually, low-key, let's look at that. What is the definition of extraneous? Extraneous, irrelevant or unrelated to the subject being dealt with, of external origin, separate from the object to which it is attached. Let's see. For horror movie fans, you've seen the Scream Boat movie trailer. I have not, but if anybody else has, let them know. I gotta go have fun, y'all. Alright, bye, Century Miss. By the way, it's 2:40 in the afternoon. Dang, Spider Bee, you must be on like the other side of the world. It's 11:40 p.m. on Wednesday night over here. Something wicked this way comes. I like the song. Nice background. Oh, why thank you. Thank you. It's just my logo banner from YouTube, just adapted for my Google. Maybe a bit narcissistic, but I designed it because I think it looks cool that way, so I enjoy having it to look at. Okay, let's see. Come back here to put the tape on your foot. Get back here right now. Setting up for the shot. Yeah, dystopia rules. Let's see. Shot 1, we are away. mouse of the camera come back to life. So I just realized my lo-fi beats are turned off, so let me go and turn those back on. My list of songs are Demons, Telescope, Diving Bell, Dystopia, Down with the Fallen, Otherworldly. Yours? Let's see. I'll go to my playlist, Whims playlist, a little private playlist I have, but it's literally just called my playlist Whims. There's just 4 songs on it that have been stuck in my head right now, and it's Headlock by Imogen Heap, Judas by Lady Gaga, APT or Apathy, I don't know how you say that, by Rose and Bruno Mars, and Am I Dreaming by Metro, ASAP, Rocky, and Rosie, Rose, I don't know how to say that. But yeah, that's what my current, like, 4 songs have kind of been bouncing around my brain. Actually, I need to add Separate Ways by Journey and Head Games by Foreigner to that, which is like completely in the other direction genre wise, but they've like literally been so stuck in my head. But mainly the reason Separate Ways by Journey is stuck in my head is because I made that like I kind of pick like a song I think will be like an anthem. I kind of pick like something that'll be like an anthem for the song, the oh my gosh, words are not wording, for the video I'm making. So I like to think this one is Separate Ways by Journey, mainly because Arcee and Legend go their separate ways, because I'm kind of literal like that. What I hate about editing apps is Filmora 14 is watermark. Yeah, free options are kind of hard to come by. iMovie is my favorite free option. By the way, guys, this was a funny line out of all of TF Annihilation's Minds from Season 1, Chapter 3, when Shockwave said, killed an Autobot and Megatron corrected him. Funniest line. Oh, good golly. I only remember the serious lines, if I'm being totally honest with you. Want to hear some random Trina Duhart likes Transformers? She recently voiced in the US dub of an anime about a girl with antlers. Weird, right? Yeah, that is weird. In fact, Starscream's immortal is way cool. How he got his mutant spark, we'll never know. Yeah. I mean, if you look into the basics on IDW, like sparks, like how 0.1% sparks come about and that kind of stuff, that's a pretty interesting read or listen, however you want to consume your info, but I believe that's how they explained his mutant spark that makes him immortal, at least in IDW. What would be top 10 best Transformers for stop motion? Oof, I feel like that's a whole video, honestly. I would say, like, the Tarn and Mold, like in general, like Tarn and Bludgeon, are definitely up there, along with the 86 Optimus. Also say, oh golly, the SS-109 Megatron, also very nice to work with. And so is the Cyberverse Windblade. The Legacy Cyberverse Windblade. It's very nice to work with. Imagine a Transformer MHA crossover only to rub it in my friend Ziddy's face. I actually don't know what MHA stands for. You have to tell me because I don't know what that stands for. I think I wrapped that shot. So why not? I think that's probably all the shots I'm gonna do for tonight. So why not I go ahead and I prep your your little teaser for tonight. MHA My Hero Academia. Oh, okay. I never got into My Hero Academia, actually. Ever heard new Haslab Leo Kaiser? Honestly, I like the Combiner Wars one better. Maybe that's a controversial take, but the new one just feels kind of like cheap and lackluster design-wise. I think Slipstream needs more love by the fans. I agree, honestly. Honestly, I headcanon her as like kind of a... like she's kind of one of the more responsible like Seeker commanders. Like if Starscream is like the diva and Thundercracker's kind of the chill, quiet one, and Skywarp is the unhinged prankster, then she's like the group mom. I'm not an anime fan, to be honest. Literally almost everyone here except like me and 3 people are not. Eyes wide open. Peace out, I'm going to bed. Oh wait, I'll stay for the teaser. Alright. I am prepping you a teaser now. Actually, wait a minute. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I already have that on my computer in my footage segment. Perfect. Okay, I do. So let me go ahead and I'll turn off my lo-fi. And let's add a layer so that, okay, media source, local file, Blade of the Demon. I gotta figure out how to turn on the sound for this. Bye, thanks for the help with my series. Yeah, no problem, Super Gamer. Show nothing when playback ends. No, I will loop it. Oh gosh, like, it should just play back. Or no, wait. No. I know how to do this. Let me, so it's not media source, it's Mac OS screen capture is what I'm looking for. Display. I mean just built-in Retina display. Application capture. Application capture, QuickTime player. Right, perfect. Make sure the QuickTime player is adequately pulled out here. Well, I just got jump scared to hell and back. Maybe have Dom guest star in this or something. Again, curiosity sucks. Actually, Dom does guest star as a voice of the crowd in this. Alright, let me know when y'all are ready for the little tease, and I shall begin. Oh, forgot I should probably turn on desktop audio. I'll turn it on low because it might come across as kind of loud. So let me know when y'all are ready. I will play it back. Shrink the window a little bit. There we go. I think the chat might have a little bit of latency, so chat might have a little bit of latency, so come again, hard to listen. I was asking if y'all are ready for the little tease. Let me know when you are. Okay, eyes wide open gives a thumbs up. How about the rest of y'all? You ready? Here, I'll type it in the chat in case y'all can't hear. Y'all ready for the teaser? Well, and my ping just dropped missing. Oh, guest star thing. Yeah, so Dom does have a brief guest appearance as one of the voices in the crowd for this scene. Actually, he has two because he submitted two different lines for the crowd voices in this scene. Heck yeah, Mike is still cutting out bad. Shiznits. Must be the must be my ping. Okay, my ping got better, so hopefully that'll fix it. Okay. We're all ready? I will go ahead and I will press play.
But I would be remiss not to congratulate my loyal friend, Orion Pax. Thanks to your efforts, brother, we are mere days from reaching Viacom with our demand.
Alright. And there was y'all's teaser. Oh, J-Motion, cool. Try giving Dom a guest role or something. I'll definitely consider it for the future. If he pops into open auditions, then he's welcome to try out for them. But I'll be sure to talk to him if he ever wants a role. That would honestly be cool. Yeah. If he ever decides to audition, then I'll be happy to have him. But I mostly do open auditions unless I've heard like a voice reel or something beforehand, then I might privately cast. But for the most part it is open audition, so if he ever chooses to pop into an open audition, then I will be happy to give him a shot. But yeah, he is one of the voices in the crowd for the Rise Up that you hear throughout, along with interesting, didn't hear a thing though. Shiznits, okay. Let me try replaying it. I'm gonna turn, maybe it's my volume that's loud. Try turning desktop audio, mic auxiliary audio, so that's mine. Or just a random pick from you, I guess. He does Tailgate Good or Alpha Tryon. I actually do have casting for both of those already. Sorry about that, dude. Alright, here, let me try playing it back so you can hear the, rise up. Let me know if y'all can hear the audio on this.
Rise up! But I would be remiss not to congratulate my loyal friend, Orion Pax. Thanks to your efforts, brother, we are mere days from reaching Iacon with our demands. Rise up! Rise
Yeah, hopefully you were able to hear that, CJ, because your voice did a good job really standing out in that Rise Up crowd. I'll probably rewatch this later to fully understand it, but thanks. Yeah, no problem. But, Eyes Wide Open looks great. Thank you. CJ is still cutting up for me. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that's so sad. But, if you want to take my word for it, your voice did a really great job, like, standing out among all the Rise Ups. Probably because you're the only girl that submitted a Rise Up. So, like, intonation-wise, you hear it more than the other ones. But, yeah, I sourced a lot of voices from, my Discord chat to, all just, like, yell Rise Up, so that I could get a robust crowd. Saw the top of Knockout's head and heard my voice, but that's okay. LOL. Hey, you saw the top of Knockout's head, you should have everything that you need. But, yeah, no, it's been a fun stream. I think this is honestly a little longer than how my, streams normally go. But I do appreciate all y'all that, popped in for the stream. I think it may be time to, call it a night. I don't know what time it is for y'all over in the other time zones, but, Dom does, Fine Alpha Trion and Scourge, but random casting works for some, so try that. Tell him I said hi. Will do, yeah. Yeah, as I said, I already have casting for Alpha Trion. Don't have a Scourge figure, so I don't know if I'll see Scourge in the future, but again, happy to cast him if he pops into open auditions, or if he has like a little demo reel, then maybe I'll listen to it, see if there's any typecasting I want to do. But yeah, so thank you guys for all popping in for my animation stream. I hope my setup was more satisfactory than previous setups. I know there's been a couple of streams where I'm trying to really get everything set up, and I appreciate all y'all's patience. Anyway, well, thanks, Cronny. Yeah, no problem, Frankfort. So I think this is the part where I tell y'all goodnight, and I'm gonna say, as I always do, till all are one. Guys, have a good